Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Teddy Bridgewater and the Denver Broncos taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in losers at 2. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. First carry now for Trey Sermon. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now Lawrence down around his goal line. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they finally get him down at the other 46. It's a big play for the Jaguars. Of note, that last throw right there, putting him over 3,000 yards passing now for the year.
And when you start running the numbers in your head and realize that we're not halfway done with the season yet, you think to yourself, could this be a 6,000-yard season? That's definitely on the table.
Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 19 carries, 82 yards.
After the last game, they had plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars first down as good running gets him to about the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now Etienne. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, hit as he throws there in. Complete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On play action, Lawrence flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So a call. Penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, total.
today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Teddy Bridgewater and the Denver Broncos taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Bronco team. Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And hold everything here because DJ Chark, after that last play, went down, and he's yet to get up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver,
so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
On second down, Etienne once more. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his mock words. This guy's...
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They go play action now. Lawrence escaping the pressure right, and he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you've got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
On third down, it's Patterson. And some strong running.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On first and 10, it's Etienne. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down, Etienne once more. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. They go play action with Lawrence. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
So now this coming up for the Denver. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. On the slant, this is Chark. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Flush, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Andrew Billings coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.